in the middle of English class, started beating it, and like he finished in his hand.
Yo, nah, that's gotta be fake. No. Like he's like, oh shit, I gotta get this out. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Now today, bro, we got types of kids in high school by the boy Lone E, bro. We had to Lone E about the school bathrooms video. You guys remember that? That went crazy. You guys love that. And it's just, I know why, because it's like kind of relatable. A lot of you guys are probably in school, or obviously everybody's been to school if you're out or whatever. So these type of videos are kind of like nostalgic and super relatable because we've all been through this at some point or is currently going through it. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see.
Types of kids in high school.
Types.
So you either really loved high school or absolutely despised it and never want to think about it ever again. But
yo, I feel like I was somewhere in the middle, bro. Like honestly, if high school was just mainly just the sports for me and then just my classes and just didn't include all the stupid people, I'd be chilling, bro. I'd be chilling, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, something's gotta ruin it, bro.
Regardless of that, you meet a lot of interesting people during your high school experience. So
That's true.
Let's discuss the types of kids in high school. Okay, first up, we got the smart kid. Okay, so the smart kid, they're always completing their homework on time and always paying attention in class and making sure they write down the notes to do well in their classes. And generally,
I did that.
An average of A- and above throughout all of their classes. Like, bro wants a successful and bright future for themselves and their future family. Most of the time, these kids are also...
Bro's so lame. He actually wants a job and like wants to be successful and shit. Lame ass boy. Nah, imagine trying to be successful.
Very chill and will help you with homework and give you answers to help you succeed too. All in all, these kids are definitely people you would want to make friends with to help make your high school experience easier.
That's facts, bro. Those kids, hey, they know it. They know it's like, this is not everything to them, bro. Like, I hate when those smart ass kids be trying to hide everything, gatekeep. Like, dude, like, we gonna figure out anyway. So, nigga, it's gonna be you on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but like, you know, I get it in a sense, but it's like, yo, like, we all here doing the same thing. We just trying to get our good grades and shit. And honestly, I was a type where it's like, if I were to use someone's homework or something, I would like still study in a way. Like, I would want to know, okay, why are these answers, you know? And it would mostly be like if I was in a time crunch situation, not really like, oh, I just wanted somebody's homework. But if I wanted somebody's homework and to copy or whatever, like, first of all, I wouldn't do it that much. And then second of all, what's it called? I would make sure to change the answers and so what. And then third of all, you make sure to study, bro, and figure out why this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it's a whole bunch of different situations, bro. But like when I was in high school, bro, like my first 2 years, or at least I know for sure my freshman year, I got like straight A's, bro. And then the next 3 years was mostly A's, maybe B's and stuff. And then yeah, like junior, senior year was like the hardest years. And that was because I was like taking AP classes and stuff. So it got a little harder, but still, I was still like in that B-A range. I think I might have got like 1 C or something like for a semester, but I always finished with above, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, I'm the smartest person in the world, whatever, but like I was pretty smart, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Next, we have the athlete. So the athlete, they're on some sort of sports team for the school and usually pull up in Nike tech fleeces or Adidas tracksuits to school. And they be pulling, you know? These kids are also the most...
I mean, this was me, but I wasn't pulling, bro. I got no house. I got nothing. No, I was playing, but nah, but like, yeah, I would just pull up in comfortable shit, but that's all I could like afford, bro. Like, honestly, like I didn't have the money to go and just get a whole bunch of clothes. I was wearing like the same 3-4 pairs of things. Where I would be that one kid that wears the same jacket for like 5 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll wash it during the week and stuff. I'm just saying, like, you know, I was just comfortable wearing that shit.
Tryhard kids in gym class. Like, you'd be in gym class playing a game of basketball, and these kids would be playing like it's the NBA finals, pushing each other and... Like, goddamn, we're in 9th grade, my guy. But I feel like athletes get a bad reputation from Disney movies and shows for being dumb and bullies towards other kids.
Yeah, it's definitely not like that.
All of them follow that stereotype. A small bunch of them are chill and genuine people who are actually smart as well. But you'll still always have the stereotypical athletes at your school who are just and just make other kids.
Nah, there's definitely like those dummies, bro. You know who they are. You know what I'm saying? That just their whole personality is just like trying to be cool, or just, you know, their whole personality is the sport that they're playing, bro. And it's so fucking annoying. Like I would categorize myself into the good athlete that was, you know, good in class and pretty chill with everybody and stuff. I never really like used to cause problems, unless people try to cause problems with me. That's a different story. But it's like, I'm not going out of my way to cause problems with people, you know what I'm saying? Like I was pretty chill, bro.
It's a nightmare to deal with. The next kid is the class clown. So the class clown, he's always cracking jokes in class and making the whole class laugh. These kids would always be having beef with the teacher or just enjoyed interacting with them and would go back and forth with them, saying the most random stuff.
Yo, some teachers don't play that though.
Today we're gonna be dissecting frogs. Any questions? Yeah, I have a question. Like, what if the frog jumps out of the pan while I'm trying to dissect it?
What? He's dead.
Maybe, odd question. The frog is dead. So
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
think you would have to worry about that. Yeah, but sir, you never know for certain. You know?
Oh
but
my.
sometimes the class clown makes a joke and no one laughs, and the whole class just becomes silent. Okay, class. Today we're gonna be.
Nah, I have heard of things that happen where like people are dissecting dead animals or whatever, and they kind of like tweak a little bit, they move a little bit. But it's kind of the same as, bro, I forgot like the term for it. But after you die, like there's still like things in your body, and it just makes you move, even with humans and stuff too. Like it's weird. What did he just moan?
Okay, class. Today we're gonna be doing.
Okay, buddy. Bro, get your freak ass on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a couple friends do this, bro. We used to be trolling like this. We're like, oh my god.
Yo, my fault. The next kid is the band kid. So I'm sure we're all
The
aware
band
of the
kid?
stereotype that band kids live up to, which is that they're really cringy.
I would say about 80% was cringy, bro. But I'm cringy too, so it's okay to be cringy. But I'm talking about like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's considered cringy though. But nah, you know what? I'll take that back. I would rather say they're like kind of socially awkward a little bit more than you know, normal kids or whatever. But they're also kind of like the coolest people you gonna meet though. Like if you do, you know, end up talking to them and stuff. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I feel like they're really cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate the band kids, and they smart as shit too.
Also, just be smelling funky too. Like take a shower, put on some deodorant or cologne, and stop stinking.
That's
up the place.
insane.
Like these types of kids definitely browse Reddit way too much and watch a lot of Call Me Carson and PewDiePie in their free time.
What?
These kids also just love to reference memes in like every single sentence they say, which is so cringe.
Okay, let's be honest. That's pretty much every single kid now, bro. That's every single kid. even my grown ass fucking says things and memes now too, bro.
The worst teacher ever, man. Why is she so mean? Yo, I know, right? She's definitely not poggers.
Bro.
What did you say? Poggers?
Poggers?
You don't know what that means? No, what the hell? Oof, you're just a normie. This is not
Oh
an epic
my-
gamer moment. I feel bad for you. I'm just gonna T-pose away from you now.
Adoption center. Ain't no way, bro. No, you taking it too far. I was gonna let it go with the whole poggers thing, and then you just start doing a whole encyclopedia of brain rot right now, bro. What the f you saying?
Bro, shut the f. Next, we have the homework gatekeeper.
your-
So this kid just gatekeeps the answers for homework and assignments.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
I'm talking about those math practice worksheets that the teacher doesn't even mark, dude.
Dang, I just want to do a freaking math sheet just for fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I would understand if it were like a presentation or an essay, because you don't want to risk getting caught for plagiarism, but it usually plays out
essays
like
and
you
stuff.
wouldn't understand one question.
Yeah, you don't want to copy a whole essay, bro. That's like the stupidest thing to do. That's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way better. I'm gonna say it's not better. It's not good to cheat, but like if you're going to, it'd rather be like on a multiple choice thing or even like fill in the blanks and shit like that. For me, it was mostly like history and shit, bro. Cause bro, I just had a tough time remembering things or whatever, and I just didn't give a shit. So I was like, bro, like I gave a shit about certain parts, but it's like, dude, like all America's history, like, but I do want to get into it, you know, as an adult now. Just like I have a basic understanding of things and you know everything, but obviously like I'm not like, you know, very very educated on it. Like I probably should and want to be, but you know what I'm saying, we got things to do, bro. Like when you go apply for jobs and shit, they don't ask you about US history, nigga. They ask you for a fucking resume and can you flip patties, nigga? Like what? We don't need to use history, we don't need to use geometry, all that shit, bro. Shut your ugly ass up.
Ask the kid closest to you for the answer.
And I hate how people like that know more than other people, because like, dude, there's literally people that are photogenic, they remember stuff a lot, and then they try to make other people feel dumb. Like I remember I recorded a video on like that one video you guys wanted me to watch where it's like the whole history of the world, right? And people were in the comments trying to like bash me for being stupid or whatever, but it's like, dude, first of all, you guys expect me to digest all this content that's going in like one watch, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, nigga, I'm not stupid just because I don't know fucking history of the world. Like, how that's stupid, bro? You know, people could be intellectual in different parts of life, right? Like, I consider myself very intellectual in certain parts of life, just like other people are intellectual in other parts of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm like, I have the book smart, but I also have just life smart. You know what I'm saying? I kind of lean towards more of the life smart things because that's what matters, bro. I'm living life. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life doesn't revolve around the books and shit. But as I get older, though, I do want to, you know, further expand my mind and my brain cells, bro. Because, yeah, what I do for a living, I watch brain rot for you guys, bro. It's y'all fault. It's y'all. Yeah, chat. Don't like ever fall for people. They just try to make you feel stupid and shit. Like, who the fuck cares, bro? Like, they're online typing. Oh my god, this guy's stupid. Like, what are they doing with their life, bro? Most of the people that are trying to bash other people for being like dumb or whatever, unless somebody's attacking you, then it's different. But like, you just going around calling everybody dumb, and you're smart, you're this, you know all this. Like, oh, shut the fuck up, bro. You're insufferable.
What the answer to the question? Ah, crap. How did I do this question? Hey, dude, do you know the answer to this question? Oh, okay. Just go to your textbook and flip to page 435. Can you just give me the answer to it, though? Okay, so just solve for here, then plug in. Bro, just give me the answer, bro. It's not even marked, man. Next, we have the late kid.
I mean, to be honest, that's not horrible advice, bro. He kind of giving you the page to like reference and stuff. You know, like you do have to learn at some point. You know, can't just get all the answers.
It just always shows up late to class like every single day consistently. But you'd be in class and halfway through the class doing like an experiment or like in the middle
they just
of a
come
lesson,
in,
and that kid would just walk right in, and the teacher would stop him and tell him to go to the office to get like a late slip. Like, this kid was definitely doing some side quest or something. Because why are you coming in midway through class?
Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, like, you know, you never know what people are like kind of going through at home and shit. Like, it could just not be the kid's fault. And I'm just, yeah, I'm being the sentimental guy, like, oh my gosh, Lev, stop it. It's not everybody. But, you know, it happens, bro. Like, in growing up in my, you know, type of childhood stuff that happens in the family, whatever, like, it is possible, you know, if family have argument or something happens and stuff, and you still got to go to school, but you just show up late, you know what I'm saying? So, not all the time, it's just kids just wanting to show up late. Now, there is some kids, though, that be just showing up late just because they can, bro. They be living like 1 minute down the street. They show up late every day. I'm like, all right, bro. At this point, nigga, you can walk no matter what.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was this kid, but only for my morning classes because I either always woke up late or I stayed in bed chilling playing Clash of Clans or watching YouTube videos for way too long. And I would enter my morning class like 20 to 30 minutes late all the time. And everyone would just stare me down as I entered the class as I walked all the way to my seat.
Bro, I'm yapping a lot this video, but this was relatable for me, especially in football season, chat. You guys know, you play football and stuff, you know, they have like the Friday night games and it's late, right? And then especially my senior year, I had this AP class. I was an English class, and they actually started earlier than everybody else. Like everybody else started like 7:45, 7:50 or whatever, and then we started like 7:30. You know what I'm saying? Like our class started there. So imagine having a football game Friday night, starts at like, you know, 6:37. You know, you don't get home till like 10 o'clock. You know how long it takes to wrap down, eat, shower, all that stuff, talk to your family, blah blah. You go to sleep late as shit. You got to wake up at like 6 or something, bro. Yeah, I would show up late to that fucking class, bro. It is what it is.
At least I got some extra sleep. Next, we have the Menace. So the Menace, he's rocking like some black Air Forces, some gray sweatpants, and a black puffer jacket. And he's listening to way too much Young Boy and King Von. This is a type of kid you don't want to mess with.
Yeah,
he's
I ain't gonna lie.
no good because the Menace is always getting into fights with other kids. And some of them, let's just say, don't only use their fists to fight and bring objects to school. Yeah, you know what
that's insane.
Only use their fists to fight. That's insane. And bring objects.
Young Pinch? Why does he have that carved into it? You know what? I don't even want to know, bro. What's that supposed to mean?
To school with them. Yeah, you know what I mean. And also avoid stepping on their shoes because something bad's gonna happen to you if you do. Yo.
Yeah, if they see red, you better run.
Jonathan, yo.
Oh, you're cooked,
dude. I'm so sorry, man.
And the black Air Forces.
Oh, so you just want to step on my shoes? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The next kid is the nerd. So the nerd, he plays a lot of video games and watches a lot of anime or Marvel movies. There's really two types of nerds, because a lot of nerds are really cool people, but a majority of the time, they're just annoying and are complete suck-ups for the teacher. Like, the teacher could have forgotten to assign homework.
I feel like that's a bad stereotype, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I considered myself, like, half nerd, half cloud. Like, I was like a hybrid of things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really cared about school. One, because my mom beat my ass. But on top of that, I went in a good career and stuff, and that's where you start in life, you know? And I know like school doesn't mean everything, but like I always say, I feel like it's a start of having responsibilities, to taking accountability for things that happen, and it's just like prepares you to start growing, especially high school. Like after high school, you're 18 years old when you graduate, or sometimes not 18. I wasn't 18 yet, but you know, either way, the point is you get a job and stuff right at high school. So this is literally like preparing you to be a young adult.
The class, and the nerd would be reminding the teacher like, sir, what about the homework?
Oh my god, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, someone says what about the homework, like, and the teacher didn't mention it, yeah, we gotta fight, bro. Ain't no way you want homework that goddamn bad, bro.
Like, bro, Really, man?
Nah.
You could have stayed silent about it, and instead you want to ruin it for the rest of us?
For
Come
real,
on,
bro.
man. Also, a rare batch of these kids like to purchase and collect a lot of anime merchandise.
Okay, that's insane. Like, anime merchandise is one thing. Look at this nigga room. That's not merchandise, nigga. That's fat material. No. Yeah, we gotta check this guy's hard drive and everything, bro.
Use in their free time. So yeah, that's a thing to keep in mind. The next kid is the weirdo. So the weirdo is doing like the most out-of-pocket stuff for no reason. These kids love to show people like the weirdest things they found in their photo library. Like one time I was in a
I mean, that's also just like the homies too, though, right? The homies be saying you the most outrageous shit for no reason at 6 a.m, bro.
technology class, and this guy showed me a video of someone injuring themselves. Like, what the hell, man? Why did you show me this, and why do you have that saved on your phone?
Yeah, that's
like, thanks for
no, that is something that I always question, bro. Like, niggas be having the most crazy shit on their phone for no reason, bro. Just straight, like, I would not want to like access their camera roll because I'm gonna see shit I just don't want to see, bro.
entire day and making me scarred for the rest of the week. Also, another thing to add is like some of these kids be beating it in class.
Okay, that's fucking insane. In class, my nigga. Yo. Nah.
Kid at my school who literally in the middle of English class started beating it and like he finished in his hand. Like, what the hell?
Yo, nah, that's gotta be fake. No. Chat, be honest, bro. Have you ever witnessed this happen, bro? If you did, like, dude, oh my god, I actually feel bad for you. Cause there's no fucking way these niggas waiting in class in front of everybody, bro. Even if you in the back and shit, like, somebody gonna notice. Get your ugly ass on. No, get your freak ass. Oh man.
He even touched the doorknob with that hand. Like,
okay,
bro,
nah.
what's wrong with that guy? Some of my friends told me about this story and I just didn't believe it for the longest time, but it actually happened. Like, what processes through your brain to even consider doing that? Like,
I don't know.
Not real, man.
Like, you literally have to just not give a shit. Like, you have to be in a mental state where you don't give a crap about what anybody thinks or nothing, bro. Like, you're just like, oh shit, I gotta get this out. Like, bro, what?
K-pop kid. So the K-pop kid has an unhealthy obsession with either BTS, Twice, or Blackpink, and that's really all they talk about. They just live, breathe, and eat K-pop. Some of these kids are way too obsessed to the point that they would commit crimes just to meet their K-pop idol. Like, I would go on Instagram.
Nah, but this is facts, and it's not even for kids though, Chad. This is facts for adults, especially adults, because they're the ones that can access tickets and shit, you know, to go to things like this. But I feel like that's just sort of having an obsession. You know what I'm saying? You have an obsession with something and you get so infatuated with it and you like make it your whole world. You got posters all in your room, you got this and you got this, that guy, you always reposting them. Like, you would do anything to meet them, and I'm talking about anything. So freak ass on my no, but like, you know what I'm talking about, those type of people. Yeah, I guess that kind of starts. I never really witnessed anybody with like a K-pop obsession or whatever, but definitely people were like obsessed with certain celebrities and stuff, I guess. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's not just a high school thing, bro.
And be swiping through stories, and the K-pop kid would post like 20 slides of like a BTS member and would be like, oh my god, he's so cute, need him in my life, like stuff like that. And
yeah, like I've seen that with, you know, just celebrities and stuff. K-pop, maybe I have and I just forget, but yeah, I've seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just them being obsessed with someone, just posting them like every 2 seconds.
Okay, like, we didn't need to know about that. Also, some of these people like to write like fan fiction about like the members of the groups.
Okay.
And, man, I'm not gonna even dive in on
yeah,
the
let's not do that.
People cook up. Like, some things are just best to be kept to yourself rather than shared to others, or else people would just make fun of you.
Yeah.
And finally, the last kid we'll be discussing is the wannabe rapper. So the wannabe rapper, you know, he's trying to be a rapper. He's dropping songs.
All right, chat, I'll be honest, bro. I'll be honest. This was kind of me, but not really. Like, okay, look. Like, if you guys know, I did music, you know what I'm saying? But like, I wouldn't say I was like a complete wannabe rapper. Like, I rapped for fun at first and stuff, and I feel like after I got out of high school, then that's when I like kind of wanted to take it serious a little bit. But then, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, just getting into music is just like honestly 99% impossible to really make it and stuff. That's why like I started getting into social media, and social media started, you know, promoting my music and stuff. But then I just, you know, dipped into what really worked for me and stuff. And yeah, chat, now we're here, bro. You know, 1 million subscribers. I love what I do. I know some of you guys make fun of me. I went from music to doing memes and reacting. Yeah, and I'm living my dream life, motherfucker. So shut your ugly ass up, nigga. Nah, but for real though, like, I really appreciate it. I got like one of the best fan bases ever. Let Fan Gang. We on top. But yeah, I guess I was like kind of a wannabe rapper. I don't know. Let me see how he explains it.
On SoundCloud and stuff, dressing like a rapper, all dripped in name.
Oh no, I wasn't dressing, so I guess this is not me. I was not dressing like. I was still in my in sweatpants and goddamn a jacket that I always wear every day.
Brands and designer, but they're most likely reps. But like I swear like 95% of these people be cooking up some trash music in the studio on some like 2017 type beat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
flow,
bro.
and they'll always find a way to plug their SoundCloud no matter the situation.
Yeah, I wasn't this.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't this. Like this whole stereotype, the dressing, the promoting stuff, I would like hide it from people. I wouldn't want it. Like I would show, you know, some people that, you know, I know or whatever, just to kind of get opinions and stuff. But like, dude, I feel like I wasn't really like, dude, I made rap, but I also like try to sing. I just try to make sentimental songs and stuff because music was kind of my way of just expressing myself, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, I don't fit this stereotype though. Hell no.
But try.
All this money on me make me wanna poop.
Chat, let's be honest, that's a bar though. All this money on me made me wanna poop. This ain't ice cream, but I get the scoop. In your face, I'ma have to poop. Cause you smell like shit and a poop.
That's the end of the video. Comment down what kid you were. I'm out. Bye. Watch this video.
That was a W video, bro. Loney always has like these bomb videos where it's like super relatable. So make sure you guys go subscribe to him, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.